think you've set the kind of saying clearly. It is the festive season that sets the tempo for the business, right? It sets the tempo for the year. Whether how business is going to be, and so to say, the great Indian shopping mela comes together at this time. Right? This is what we're known for. I think this year has been clearly very, very different, and I think with the mix of panelists I have, I would actually like to just kickstart the conversation by asking each of them around how what is the consumer mood this festive season, because clearly it is not same as what we see. There is polarization in that mood, and as we've already been through a month of different pieces and we enter Diwali season, how do you read the consumer mood? Has it really lifted consumer sentiment coming into this festive, or are they sort of where they were? Are they returning to malls, marketplaces? So let me probably start with the offline folks. Girish, if you could, you probably have a close view on traffic in malls and marketplaces, and how people are walking into commercial places. So it'd be great to get a perspective. Are they, has festive brought people out of their homes, or is it still, how is that shaping?
Okay. Thanks. So I will largely, space my comments on the perspective on what's been the response in the real estate sector broadly. And, honestly, today is a dichotomous environment and a dichotomous reality in all honesty. On one side, you've got the worst ever, statistics on unemployment. You've got the worst ever statistics since independence and the time that, the overall GDP growth was monitored. You've got the worst ever scenario in terms of the mental health levels and a sense of doom that seems to be what we hear in the news and what we kind of see in various spaces. And on the other side, you've got this whole exciting news that keeps getting thrown up in all media about the great sales that have been happening, and the highest ever sales of iPhones and the highest ever sales of XYZ items. So I think that really is an interesting, balance of I think, peculiarity, if you will, that we are all facing. And just to throw some interesting numbers to you, for example, this year, home sales have been up 35% over previous year. This month has been the fourth highest monthly registration of stamp duty payment and home since April 2013 in Mumbai. Stamp duty, while it is at 233 crores, is down. Is still higher than previous years, and that's because the overall percentage has dropped from 5% to 2% to propel home sales. Mumbai sales this October are at 11,600 crores. Mumbai sales last year were 8,800 crores. So you can see that increase is also strong. And in a pre-COVID environment, when in March 2019, sales were at 6,200 crores. So as you can see, there's a huge jump in terms of all of these numbers. But on the same side, you see that there are mall owners who are finding that tenants who have picked up large spaces are renegotiating rents, are trying to kind of bring down their cost of operations and trying to reduce the overall outflow in cash flows that they are experiencing. So you see these kind of dynamics. You see a huge impact in terms of the large corporations announcing work from home. So there are tremendous ramifications on new age businesses such as co-working, which will eventually see some kind of rejig of their business models when large pockets of employees start operating from home in the coming year, and as they have been in this year itself. So I think, to my mind, the play out has still to be seen. This is not the either end all or the where all of the impact of COVID. I think the force multiplier impact of the pandemic will play its tune out over the next couple of years. And I think it's important for all of us as probably guardians of our brands, our businesses, and maybe soothsayers of the categories that we operate in, to kind of keep our ears to the ground and also look at a very strong technology inflow and impetus, because that's really going to help all of us and our businesses be able to navigate this rocky terrain as it comes forward. So that's